What's up and welcome to Shooto Brasil. This is Shooto Brasil 131, and we today are not in Rio as we usually are. We are in Brasília, Distrito Federal, the capital of Brazil. Arena Hall Vicente Pires is the place. A pretty cool open space, and everything's set up really, really nicely here in the Federal District in the heart of Brazil, the capital of Brazil. It's kind of a savanna-ish type region, not tropical like Rio, São Paulo, and elsewhere. My name is Bira Brazil, and next to me is the man himself, former UFC middleweight title contender. He says he's the best-looking guy in this show. It is Mr. Thales Leites.
Here we go again, Bira. Thanks for the words, and let's go again. Tonight promises a lot. As always, we have 2 title fights and a lot of great fights as always.
2 title fights, a lot of good stuff. First of all, we're going to kick off with the prelims. That's what's happening now. It's 5:47 p.m. local time, so we're going to kick off with the prelims. The main card, and the prelims you can catch on YouTube. That's where you are watching, of course. The main card will only be available on UFC's Fight Pass, so make sure you have Fight Pass. But we're ready to get things going. Dave Clark's already in the middle of the cage. Take over.
Senhoras e senhores, sejam bem-vindos. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from Arena Hall Vicente Pires in Brasilia, the capital of the great nation of Brazil, and all around the world on our YouTube channel. We have an incredible 7-fight main card for you tonight, featuring not one, but 2 title fights. But first, we have our 5-fight preliminary card for you. Right here, right now, this is your 131st Shooto Brasil. Our fighters are ready to make their way to the ring for our first preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Daiane Mestrinia.
Daiane Mestrinia, she is 35 years old, her place of birth, Arinos, Minas Gerais, Brazil, representing Team Mar. Mestrinia started in Capoeira 25 years ago. Today she is a Jiu-Jitsu black belt and holds a black grade in Muay Thai. She's a mother of 3 children, and they are their greatest motivation to fight every single day.
And her opponent in the red corner, Fernanda Gerson.
Fernanda Gerson. She is 24 years old, her place of birth, Pouso Alegre, Minas Gerais, Brazil, representing Team Nova União. Gerson started training at 15 to lose weight. She is undefeated in Muay Thai for 6 years with 10 fights in the sports. Watching her husband train MMA, she became interested and inspired as well. She joined the Brazilian amateur MMA team and became a world champion with IMMAF.
She did fight in Shooto Brasil 123. That was in June of last year. She got herself a win there, a TKO over Cintia Nachielli. 3 rounds between these two ladies. 24 years of age to 35. That's a pretty big difference. As far as height, 5'7" to 5'9". Weight, Fernanda a little bit heavier at 145.5 pounds. Daiane 141.1 pounds. Now the record also different. Fernanda 1 win, 0 losses. While Daiane Mestrinia Gontijo 3 wins, 10 losses. They're both already here in the cage. About ready to get this Shooto Brasil 131 underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first preliminary fight of the evening is a featherweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 142 pounds, fighting with Team Marth. She is 35 years old, 5 foot 9 inches tall, with a record of 3 wins in 13 professional fights. From Arinos, Minas Gerais, Brazil, Daiane Mestrinia. And her opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 146 pounds, fighting with Team Nova União. She is 24 years old, 5 foot 7 inches tall, with a record of 1 win, no defeats. From Pouso Alegre, Minas Gerais, Brazil, Fernanda Gerson. Our referee is Osiris Maia.
All right, that is ready to get the first battle of the night underway. Osiris Maia, the experienced official. Thales. Daiane Gontijo in orange. Fernanda already going full blitz on Daiane. Daiane trying to shoot in for a single leg, but Fernanda just hammering away.
What a start, huh?
Very crazy start, and Fernanda just dominating the fight so far, throwing down elbows, and Osiris is going to stop this one. TKO for Fernanda Gerson.
Quickly fight. Since the beginning, she started being aggressive, moving forward and connecting a lot of damages in her opponent.
Yeah, she did damage. She didn't give Daiane too much of a chance at all. And like I said, she fought in Shooto Brasil 123 and 20 seconds. She was able to win that fight with 20 seconds, I believe. And here she did it again. Very quick.
Yeah, very aggressive. Here we go. Let's see the replay.
She just blitzed, very aggressive,
Yeah.
went all out from the very beginning. Daiane tried to shoot in, but nothing but one punch right after the other. Ended up making contact, and I mean, right there, she's just fetal position, trying to protect herself, not even reacting. Osiris stopped the fight.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has ended at 26 seconds of the first round. For your winner by TKO, Fernanda Gerson.
Oh, no doubt about that one. Fernanda completely dominated the fight. Remember, only the first fight of Shooto. Shooto known for a lot of knockouts, finishes, and very few fights going all the way to the decision. We'll be going into our second fight of the evening, second fight of the prelims.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready to make their way to the ring for our second preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Gloria Seota.
Gloria Seota. He is 26 years old. His place of birth Formosa, Goiás, Brazil. He represents Team Ventura Bonfim Brothers team. He is a Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, and he spent his entire childhood until 15 years old living orphanage, and he started training at 18 years old.
Not an easy childhood for Gloria Seota, who, like he said, jumped around living in orphanages till he was about 15. So found the art of jiu-jitsu, which is helping him make a career for himself. Gloria has fought in a few competitions already, never in Shooto Brasil though, but he has taken part in Jungle Fight, which is another competition in Brazil that's pretty well known. But he's a finisher, Thales, in all his fights. I mean, anaconda choke, guillotine. Only his very first, which is an amateur bout, he went to decision.
And his opponent in the red corner, Hoke.
Hoke. He is 27 years old. His place of birth, Brasília, Distrito Federal, Brazil. He represents Hoke Nova União team. Hoke has been training jiu-jitsu since a child. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing, and also practices boxing.
And he's the son of Hoke, that's right next to him with white hair, who's a legend of former Shooto Brasil champion and a legend of the MMA of the 90s.
He's a former Shooto Japan contender. He fought for the title with Alexandre Pequeno. He didn't win the title, but this guy is a legend. He is a world champion Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He fought with no gi. He has a lot of experience, and for sure he's passing all the experiences to his son.
And he was actually the first non-Brazilian to be a world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because everybody thinks he's Brazilian, but he's actually born in Angola.
Yeah.
And
Luciano Andrade remembers me all the time about it.
Yeah.
You know, because João Hoke, of course, he lived in Brazil for a long, long time. And when he won the world title in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Luciano always said about it. Luciano Andrade, who is the commentator in Brazil. Famous.
As you see here, same age, almost the same age. Height's pretty close. Weight's not too far off. Just João Hoke's a little bit heavier than Klauber. João Hoke only one professional fight he lost. It was earlier this year. But Klauber 2 wins and 1 loss.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second preliminary fight of the evening is a bantamweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 134 pounds, fighting with Team Ventura and Bonfim's brothers. He is 26 years old, 5 foot 9 inches tall, with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, from Formosa, Goiás, Brazil, Klauber Seota. And his opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 136 pounds, fighting with Team J. Hoke and Nova União. He is 27 years old, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a record of no wins, 1 defeat, from Brasília, Brazil, João Hoke. The referee is João Cláudio.
All right, this should be pretty interesting. Both guys are jiu-jitsu specialists. One's a brown belt, one's a black belt, but the brown belt has finished a lot of his fights. All his professional fights he has actually finished. Klauber in orange, João Hoke in the black shorts. Some of the hands there from João Hoke. Klauber is also moving forward inside leg kick.
They are matching each other, and João Hoke throwing his second front belly kick to keep the distance. Klauber has the center of the cage.
Swing de direita aí, hein? Olha lá, trabalha Gerson. Minuto.
Both fighters with orthodox style stance. Sorry.
Bate junto. Tem que ser mais rápido com isso aí, Cláudio. Aquela lá, Cláudio. Aproveitar a oportunidade. Tá na hora. Vamos lá. Vamos começar.
Good punches there from Souza. Good jab makes its way to João Hoke. Guys studying each other pretty intensely here. Good. Shooting in.
Nice scramble, huh?
Very nice scramble. And Klauber doing a good job to try to get on top here, but these guys are going to get back to their feet. Nope. Attempted going for the heel hook. Klauber says Seota. João Hoke looks like he's okay. Calf slicer maybe. Good scramble here in the first round. Good matchup between these two guys.
Yeah, and good grappling for both.
The level's pretty, it seems like it's pretty similar. Patience game here against the fence. Well, that was a nice attempt to take down, but João Hoke was able to get out of it, and now he's on side control. He's wrapping up that. Actually, I think he's focusing on the arm for a second. I thought he was going to wrap up that neck of Souza.
Yeah, João Hoke has 2 minutes to work his grappling on the top. Souza's looking for the arm triangle choke. It's not tied, but João Hoke has to open his eyes. Ooh, nice sweep, huh?
Yeah, very nice. Just used the fence, walked right up the fence, and got a dominant position against João Hoke. Good technical fight between these two guys. Only round one.
Nice guillotine attempt by Souza and beautiful escape by João Hoke. Now he get the side control.
Crowder's not letting go. Souza's not going to finish from right here. He's just waiting to see what he can do. Maybe he can get to another position.
Yeah, João Hoke has the chance to get the Van Flu choke.
Albert wants to go to his knees. There he goes.
The last 10 seconds, João Hoke punishing his opponent with his knees, and the foot stomps.
But a good round, man. Really, really good round. That's a hard one to judge.
Yeah, man, I was thinking about it. I prefer don't say anything about this first round. I will let the official judges.
Yeah, because, I mean, both had good moments. Both had good reversals at crucial moments in this round. So, I mean, that's a very even round.
And a very good grappling match with this switching the techniques all the time.
Beleza? Fechado? Diretão. Não, entra lá na cara dele, lá, pode botar. Ele não vai. João. Não, esquece isso. Bota a mão. Vamos lá. Volta ele. Se tu ficar mais perto é melhor.
All right, round two. Check that one. João Hoke went for the
calf kick. Very good.
Both guys are very calm.
Vamos lá. Balança aí. Entra. Aproveita a batida dele para botar para baixo. Tem que ser mais. Tem que ser mais, Cláudio. Sobe agora.
Very much like the beginning of the first round. Nice kick right there from Souza.
Vamos lá. Lá do Gila. Gila. Vamos lá. Isso, vai, Gila.
Could have been dangerous right there.
É por fora. Entra, jogo. Vamos entrar. Vamos lá, vai entrar esquerda.
Yeah, Souza just showed his knee to see, to show to his opponent, hey man, if you come, I'll be here.
If you get close. And João Hoke's the one that's shooting in more than Klauber, but remember Klauber is also a jiu-jitsu specialist. Nice takedown by João Hoke though. Excellent. Dominant position here. We'll see what he'll try to work. Maybe a finish, maybe he'll go for the mount, but very tight side control so far. He wants to go to the half guard.
Souza is using his leg to protect himself and make the shield, using his right hook. But that grip that Hoke made with his left arm, it's making the difference, because he is blocking the left Souza arm, avoiding him back on his feet and keep the control on the ground.
João Hoke protecting that right arm. Gets a few punches in there just to, he's gonna try to pass to his right. Nope, now going to the left. Klauber's already thinking about a foot lock or something. He was trying to focus on that leg. Look at the foot. Just wrapping the foot up with that, with his left arm.
And Souza is hearing his corner, the instructions, and probably he will look the heel hook.
It's not perfect right now, but he needs to. João Hoke's defending it. I mean, João Hoke knows exactly what's going on, so he's defending it. He's not giving it away.
I think João Hoke, should make posture and put the pressure on his opponent's leg to escape to this situation. Otherwise, Souza is waiting the right time to attack the heel hook.
Still a minute here, and he could go for that straight footlock right here, but it's going to escape.
Nice right hand by Hoke.
João Hoke, as everybody has noticed, he's the local guy, so a lot of his friends are in the stands. Gets a few punches in there when he can. All right, João Hoke's glove is coming off. He's going to have to get that straightened out. But so far, maybe round two a little bit better from João Hoke, since he's been playing from the top position more. Got a good takedown. Escapes the footlock. Trying to finish his last seconds of the round in style. With that blitz, especially in the end, I mean, the round goes to him, I would say.
My opinion is the same. Very good round. Let's see the replay. Starts with the calf kick for both sides. Souza did a better calf kick, and nice takedown by Hoke, keeping the control until the end of the round.
A lot of instructions from both corners. We're going to the third and final round.
Mas temos que ser inteligentes. A 2-0 temos que ser inteligente. Beleza? Tá escutando? Boa, isso aí.
O cara não tem nem mão.
Milão, 5 minutos, hein, nós? Bora.
You have more time in this
João, João.
break.
Você só tem 5
They
minutos
are
pra você
fixing
decidir
the
o que que
and
você
putting
quer,
the
Cláudio. Você tá
stronger
me ouvindo,
tape
Cláudio?
in Hoke's glove.
Só esses 5 minutos, Cláudio, que
I'm
você tem pra
sorry,
resolver.
Souza's glove.
Vamos lá, presta atenção.
Acredita, Cláudio, acredita. Acredita.
Ei,
João,
ei, olha pra
bora,
ele.
João.
Tu tá cansado? Olha pra ele então. Porra.
I think John Hawk's glove is going to have to be taped up.
Ei, mostra o seu trabalho, cara.
Já você sabe, hein?
I think that's what's going on.
Fica aí, fica aí.
Você tá inteiro, irmão. Bora, Cláudio, tá todo mundo contigo. Você tá inteiro, irmão. Tá bem pra caralho.
Cláudio, todo mundo
contigo aqui,
cara. Todo mundo olha pra lá, olha pra lá.
Subir bem a guarda e balançar, hein? Bora.
Já deu tempo de descansar.
And I really think it's the gloves, Thaddeus, because you look, you see the red tape on his left hand, but not on the right hand.
Yeah, I think they are waiting the right tape comes.
Souza's blue tape they already got done during the break, but
Fica no corner lá, fica lá no neutro, fica lá. Não vem pra cá não.
gives both guys a little extra minute to breathe,
Cláudio,
recompose
tem que mudar
themselves.
essa história aí, viu, Cláudio?
Again, this is Shooto Brasil 131. Shooto Brasil is usually in Rio, but today we are in the capital city of Brazil, the heart of Brazil, that is Brasilia. Very different from the very humid and tropical Rio. Here it's more of a savanna and kind of dry. I don't think it's rained here in 5 months, something like that. Brasilia, it's a pretty cool city. It's definitely different from Rio, São Paulo, or any of the other Brazilian cities, but a very good infrastructure and
Yeah. It's the Cerrado.
yeah, the Cerrado, which is Cerrado would roughly translate to savanna. Very cool place. 2 hours away, you have Chapada dos Veadeiros that Thales was talking to me about. It's a great place with waterfalls. A lot of ecotourism is available, and Brasilia is a cool place.
Yeah. Chapada dos Veadeiros is a gorgeous place.
All right, third and final round, Souza and Hoke. Very close fight between these two, especially the first round. Last round, Hoke did a little bit better, in my opinion. So I think it's up to Souza to pick up the pace and take the game to the local boy. Hoke trying to get himself to trying to go for the takedown. Well done, but almost a sweep from Clauber. Almost. And Hoke solid on top here, and he'll go into the half guard and try to work just like he did in round 2.
Yeah, very good takedown by Hoke. You know, now he has 4 minutes to work his ground game. He's in a half guard, putting his shoulder pressure. The head of his opponent. If he releases his left arm, he can go straight to the mount if he wants. Nice transition.
Nice and tight, no space. He did not give Souza any space. He doesn't even want the mount. He wants just half mount. Yeah, half guard, half mount. did say earlier, most of the Shooto fights do not go all the way, go to decision, but I suspect this one is going to go. It's a very close fight, although João Hoke in the last round and this round is doing a little bit better, but...
Yeah, Souza.
Yeah. He's always trying to go for some tricky submissions.
Yeah. He used well his hook to lift up his opponent and create the space. Now Hoke has one hook inside to take the back of his opponent. Hoke has a good chance to punish his opponent.
Yeah, he has a good angle right here. I think he wants to go for a submission, but he's keeping really close to Clobber. He's trying to make Clobber turn, and that's what he's doing right here. The corner here of Clobber saying that, man, you're already in a bad position. Just explode till the end. Just, you know. And look, it's an arm triangle right here, Thales.
Yeah, it's what Hoke wants. But in my opinion, he should be a little bit more aggressive and connect better shots, you know. Because Souza will open other opportunities for him, you know, to submit or knock him out. But he's doing well now. If he put his opponents back on the ground, it will be way better for him to finish in the arm triangle choke. Souza's feeling.
No hooks. Still has control of the top of the body. And they are not using the punching, especially João Hoke. I mean, he's in a position, but he doesn't want to let go right here. Kind of playing a waiting game, but it's, 30 seconds left. Clobber's gonna try to explode there, and this is gonna be even tighter.
It's all set to get the Katagatam choke.
Clobber trying to hip out.
He has to go to the side control. Now he has the chance. 10 seconds.
João Hoke, I'm sure he has that last fight of his in mind. He's just trying to blitz now, and he wants his first professional MMA win, and he may have just gotten it.
Yeah, I think so. In my opinion, he won this fight. He goes to the crown.
He dominated the position here in round 3. Round 2, he did the same thing. Round 1 was a lot closer.
Yeah.
But these last 2 rounds, he was superior. We'll see what the judges say. And he's got a good following here, João Hoke. Obviously, this is his home ground. He's on the back of his brother there. I just see some of the best moments here between these two fighters, and the takedowns too. João Hoke was really good with the takedowns. He did a good job. But Dave Clark's already in the middle of the cage with the official announcement. As you see, just the best moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards, with all three of the judges scoring this fight 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, João Hoke!
Yeah, that's it. Second fight by Hoke and first victory of his career.
And I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing a lot of him in future Shooto. Only the second fight of the evening of our prelims. We will go to fight number 3. Dave Clark is already in the middle of the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready to make their way to the ring for our third preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Nardeng Masaranduba.
Maybe do you recognize this song? Vanderlei Silva used to fight.
That's true, yeah, that's right.
With this fight.
Will we see a little mini Vanderlei Silva come in here?
Remembering the pride times, huh?
Yeah, good old days.
Yeah.
Those are great days, actually.
Oh, here comes Nardeng Masaranduba. He is 31 years old. His place of birth, Lavras da Mangabeira, Ceará, Brazil. He represents CT Pinha Santo Checkmate team. Masaranduba coming from Ceará to Brasilia in search of an opportunity and found himself in city of Formosa, Goiás, where he does manual labor to survive and dedicate himself to the sport. Masaranduba looks in shape.
Yeah, he does. This is first Shooto Brasil. Four wins and 1 loss. TKO. So he's a guy that likes to knock people out. Decision, he's been to 7 times, 4 wins, 3 losses there. No submissions, never been submitted, never submitted anybody in professional MMA.
And his opponent in the red corner, Robson Guerrero.
Robson Guerrero, he is 34 years old. His place of birth, Gama, Distrito Federal, Brazil. And he represents Sei Muay Thai team. Sport changed his life and the way of he lived. He was a juvenile offender and drug user and lived on the street for 7 years. But thanks God, in sport, he changes his life.
Martial arts does that. Any sport actually does that, but martial arts especially, we've both been doing martial arts forever, so we know how that works. It does change people's lives. big time. My biggest change is I used to be a long-haired heavy metal guy before jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, man, sports it's magic, and all the sport, but martial arts, you know, I love martial arts. It's it's amazing for everybody.
It'll put you in the right path. Of course, there are people that, you know, unfortunately don't go down the right path, even though they're doing martial arts. But man, that's a very small portion of the fighters. All right, 3 rounds between these two. Robson Guerreiro Ferreira, 34. Narden Masaranduba Souza, 31. 6'2" to 5'9". That's a pretty big difference, height difference there. Also weight difference a little bit. 2.2 pounds heavier Ferreira. And the record, 5 wins, 6 losses. For Souza, 8 wins, 4 losses.
Ladies and gentlemen, our third preliminary fight of the evening is a middleweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 168 pounds, fighting with Seota Pina and Santo Checkmate. He is 31 years old, 5'9" tall, with a record of 8 wins, 4 defeats. From Lavras Mangabeira, Ceará, Narden Masaranduba. And his opponent, he is ready in the red corner, weighing in at 171 pounds, fighting with Sei Muay Thai. He is 34 years old, 6'2" tall, 5 wins, 6 defeats. From Gama Distrito Federal, right here in Brasilia, Robson Guerreiro. Our referee is Gilberto Guimarães.
Guerreirão, vamos lá, hein? Seu momento, hein? Vamos lá. Guerreiro.
É isso, Massara. Chegou teu momento, hein? Essa é a tua hora.
Não desespera no momento.
Vamos tentar ouvir e fazer estratégia. Você tá pronto pra isso, irmão?
Fechadinho, guarda alta.
Like I said, a pretty big height difference between these two guys. Let's see what the gameplay is gonna be for both of these
Arisco, negão, o tempo inteiro.
fighters.
Vamos lá. Vamos começar a ativar a mão da
Side leg kick already
frente,
there
hein?
by
Vamos
Ferreira.
começar a ativar, vamos viver a mão
Reach
da frente.
advantage for Ferreira as well.
Ativa.
Kick to the ribs.
Começa a cortar, Massara. Vamos, fita e corta.
Side leg kick,
Bora,
very
vamos,
active.
mexe e corta, bora.
Man in the red corner.
Trabalha.
Of course, he is at home, as Dave Clark said, so he has to do his best for the crowd.
Começar a trabalhar, isso. No momento certo, não vamos gastar gás, vamos. Vamos lá, vamos começar a trazer ele pra grade, Massara. Vamos botar ele de costa na grade. Incomoda mais, é isso aí, vem. Vamos
Nice
cobrar
left
mais
hand
dele,
by
Massara,
Ferreira,
isso.
but
Aí, ó, vamos
you know,
cobrar
very
mais
good.
dele.
Beautiful takedown by
Masaranduba.
Seota. Ferreira is looking for the guillotine.
I don't think it's under the neck, and Souza's not giving any space for Ferreira to get that right hand in there. Another takedown. Ferreira was a little more active standing up, but now the game's gone to the ground, back to his feet, and he's going to get taken down again. He was holding on. Yeah, just held on to that fence. If he wouldn't have held on to the fence, I think he would have gone down. Masaranduba has a different style of his stance and everything, his movement. Seems like he's being extra careful. He's just keeping himself away at a distance, and then he'll try to shoot in closer. Masaranduba wants to go for the takedown.
Yeah, Ferreira is being more aggressive on stand, connecting better shots, using 1-2, most of the time. Of course, getting advantage of his reach. Now,
I thought the guillotine was there for a second.
and Masaranduba wants to close the distance and takes Ferreira down.
Masaranduba's movement, it doesn't flow. It's kind of weird, Thales, to me.
Yeah, he doesn't move too much his head and his trunk, you know, but he looks has a heavy hands, you know?
Yeah. He's getting hit hard too, though. He's trying to just get away from these punches from Ferreira, but shot in well, another takedown. But the thing is Ferreira gets right back up again. Look at his back, Ferreira's back. That's just from the fence. It's all scratched up from the fence. He's moving forward, man. Just trying to finish Ferreira. Ferreira went down, but
nice left hand by Ferreira to connect well. What he's saying, I don't know. The eye poke.
Yeah.
He's complaining about the eye poke. Let's see the replay.
I can't tell anything right there. It wouldn't be right here. There's a scratch right above the eye, but that wouldn't be it.
We could not see in the replay the eye poke. Let's see if it's now.
Nothing there. Production team must be looking for it, but I haven't seen anything yet. Well, that I saw. Yeah.
Man, it wasn't an eye poke, in my opinion. You know, watching the replay, it wasn't a what that.
It looked like a punch.
Poke. Yeah.
Just a normal punch that went right in there.
É hora de cobrar esse Miguel, hein? Vamos cobrar esse Miguel agora, Massara. Vamos botar ele pra deitar.
If it wasn't an eye poke, it shouldn't stop. You know, the referee didn't see, probably. But anyway.
And these guys are throwing down right here, both looking for knockouts.
Chant is good right now, huh?
Man, Masaranduba, he just looks for the big punches. It's not about little jabs. He just wants to knock him out, and he's going to take it down again. Man, but Ferreira, the way that he went up there, that's it. Well, that's it. The mouthpiece is out. I think did he spit the mouthpiece out and he's disqualified? Is that what I'm thinking? They're bringing the seats, but I think the fight's over, Thales.
Yeah, it's what I see.
Go see some replays here. Yeah, the fight's over. The official just signaled to me that the fight is over. Let's see, because I know he spit out his, Ferreira spit out his his.
Let's see the replay
His
to understand.
mouthpiece.
Aquele dedo no olho que ele acusou, sabe o que foi? Socão dentro da cara. Foi um soco.
Okay, so he was getting punched in the face and he spit his mouthpiece out. That's what I think it is. All right, he's arguing, from what I understand here, Tal, is that he spit his mouthpiece out, and the official said, I can't give a timeout because you spit the mouthpiece out, especially if he's punching you. So he's disqualified for having spit his mouthpiece out, looking for a timeout.
Yeah, proposal, yeah?
Yeah.
He wants to, he split his mouthpiece to the referee said, oh, time. And he recovered himself and breathed a little bit.
Kind of like he did with the eye poke type thing. I'm not saying that he did it, but that it seems like maybe he did it.
Yeah. You know, and in my opinion, you know, that eye poke complaint wasn't real. You know, I can't tell you 100%, but you know, what I saw in the replay, it wasn't real. They shouldn't stop the fight, you know, because the eye poke, they breathed 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, let's go to the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has been stopped at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of the first round. For your winner by TKO, Nardeng Masaranduba.
You see some of the best moments, and Ferro was actually not doing a bad job. He was having a pretty good fight, but he looked better standing up. On the ground, he got taken down quite a few times, though. He's pretty upset. We're going to go to our fourth fight of the prelims. We just have 2 more fights here in the prelims, and then in about an hour and 16 minutes, we will have the main card.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready for our 4th preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Anderson Shavier.
Anderson Shavier, he is 25 years old. His place of birth, Brasília, Distrito Federal, and he represents Cerrado MMA team. He quit his job to pursue a career in martial arts, and today he is a coach and professional MMA athlete.
And this team, Cerrado MMA, I mean, on Wednesday we had a little amateur event. A lot of amateur fighters, and all of their amateur fighters won. So we'll see how the pros do.
And his opponent in the red corner, Mateus Gloria.
Mateus Gloria, he is 32 years old. His place of birth, Novo Acordo, Tocantins, Brazil. and he represents Diogo Teles MMA team. Matheus Gloria is born and raised in Tocantins, and he started martial arts at 8 years old. He trained capoeira for 2 years and transitioned into kickboxing and Muay Thai. In 2012, he moved to Palmas, where he continued training. Years later, in 2018, he joined Diogo Teles' team, where he took his first steps in MMA.
All right, Matheus Gloria and Anderson Shavier, 32-25, 5'7" and 5'9", 134.5 pounds, 135.4 pounds. 14 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws for Matheus Gloria, 5 wins, 2 losses for Anderson Shavier. Matheus Gloria, a lot more experience. We'll see how this goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 4th preliminary fight of the evening is a bantamweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 135 pounds. He is 25 years old, 5 foot 9 inches tall, with a record of 5 wins, 2 defeats, from right here in Brazil, in Distrito Federal, Anderson Shavier. His opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting with Diogo Teles MMA. He is 32 years old, 5 foot 7 inches tall, with a record of 14 wins, 7 defeats, 2 draws, from Novo Acordo Tocantins, Matheus Gloria. Our referee is Julio Catarina.
Mal, hein, nego? Mal, vambora. Aquela... Bora.
All right, Thaddeus, second to last fight here in the prelims. Shooting in quick. These guys are fast. Already at 110%. Matheus Gloria with his back to the fence. Anderson Shavier doing everything to take him down.
Yeah, we have 30 seconds of fights and a lot of action, huh?
Yeah, a lot of action so far. Matheus Gloria on top now. He has that neck wrapped up of Anderson Shavier. He's trying to finish.
Yeah, man.
It's deep in there.
Really nice takedown defense by Gloria, and he keeps on the top. He has the guillotine. I don't know if he's tight, but he got the guillotine.
Look at this. Anderson Shavier just turned it around, man.
Nice reverse.
It's a reversal, like you said, and he's now going to try to work a little bit of ground and pound.
Beautiful jiu-jitsu by Shavier. He moves well. He's looking for the rear naked choke.
He's trying to go in there.
Não deixa pegar, calma.
And I prefer Mata-Leão so much more. Okay. Mata-Leão,
Yeah.
how you say rear naked in Brazil, but it means the lion kill. The lion killer. And Anderson Shavier just taking advantage of the position here. He's trying to get some openings in there as well. Those Gloria defensive tactics at the moment. Some survival mode. Still a lot of time left here in round one, but these guys have been going at it from the very first minutes.
Não tá passado o seat belt lá, pô. Dá pra girar, vamos.
Ele tá sentindo. Aê! Isso!
Vamos.
Bora! Bora evitar ele, vai! Mão na cara!
Pegada, bora.
Aê! Isso! Calma que ele vai querer girar de uma vez!
1-2, hein?
Ele vai querer girar de uma vez! Isso!
There, sinks it in. Thales, it's
Smart guy, Shavier.
Vai!
Just, pretending his left arm. And
it's not. I don't think it's not under the chin, but it's definitely not comfortable for Matheus Gloria.
Joga o cotovelo dele pra frente. Vai com a mão no cotovelo.
now, yeah.
It's like
tight,
it's
little
under the
tap.
chin, man. Matheus Gloria, man, brave. He's still not giving up. Those guys from Tocantins, a beautiful state in the north of Brazil.
Two warriors, man. Two warriors fighting.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. But that was deep, Thales.
Yeah, it was deep, man. And this is just the first round. A lot of action.
We'll see how they, if it goes to like round 3, we'll see how they're gonna do physically. But they look okay here in Brasilia. Air conditioner in here, so it's okay. In Rio, it's a lot tougher, a lot more humid, a lot hotter. Matheus Gloria getting some good punches in there. He's
Nice
connecting
combo,
well,
yeah.
Getting some good jabs, but he gets hit as well as Anderson Shavier. Anderson Xavier's guard, though, really, really low. Like Anderson Silva-ish confidence low. And I don't know if you should be that confident. Trying to shoot in. Good sprawl there from Silva, or from Gloria. Ooh, low blow. That was a low blow, and he tried to...
Yeah, the ref stops and asks time. Let's see the replay.
Oh, yeah, got him. Got him. And Anderson, after that, just went in full just to try to finish him off. I don't know if he thought he had knocked him down in a fair way. Just instinct, rushed him. He's going to get at least 5 minutes to breathe here, recompose himself. Contact was heavy. I mean, you saw from the replay, it wasn't. It was no joke. It wasn't in the region. It was right on the region. So Matheus still trying to catch his breath. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from this. I don't know, man. The way that he is.
He has 5 minutes.
Been a really good fight to this point. Both guys very active, very fast from the very beginning. Now look at the hard time he's having, though. I don't know. I would risk and say, man, I don't think he's going to be able to come back. But
yeah, he's, shaking his head, saying no when he tries to back on his feet.
I mean, it's one of those things. You can tell, like, after a minute, the guy is like, okay, I'm gonna get through this, but man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah. he was doing good. He was winning this round.
And I definitely, it's not one of those things that, you know, he doesn't want to come back. I'm sure 100% he wants to come back. He just, physically, he knows that if he comes back, he's not going to be able to perform. Well, so far, this is, we've had, you know, a TKO, then another TKO in the second fight. Or unanimous decision second fight, then a TKO in the third fight. A disqualification, actually, but the TKO was given to Narding. Right there, man, you can just see how it really got him in a sensitive region. And, man, I am willing to bet this fight is not going to go on. He's shaking his head. Nope, that's it. That is over. Obviously, the local athlete's going to complain a little bit. We're going to have some boos here or there, but I don't think it's a situation where he gave up. I think he was really in pain, man. And Anderson very, very upset, but hey, it happens. It just happens.
Yeah, the fight was really good. You know, the technique, you know, the exchanging techniques and positions, you know, in my opinion. Yeah,
that's part of the game, but yeah, he's upset. Anderson Shavier is really upset, especially, you know, him being at home and everything.
Yeah, we can see Shavier crying because he's upset. He would like to continue fight, but you know, it is what it is, like Peter said. And his opponent, in my opinion, he was winning the round. You know, he was winning the fight. He was doing well, man. There's no why he stopped the fight if he's not feeling, you know, if he's not, you know, feeling the hurts.
He's still in pain. He's still still in pain, man. He still can't get up. So it's not his fault. Anderson got that low blow. Obviously, it was on accident. It was by accident. You know, it happens, but. But it was a good fight to that point. It's just unfortunate, and I'm sure we'll see these guys again in Shooto Brasil. But Dave Cox already in the middle of the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has been ruled a no contest. No contest.
So a no contest here. And, well, that was the fourth fight of the prelims. We're going to go to the fifth and final fight of the prelims, and then in about 59 minutes, the main card will get underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready to make their way to the ring for our fifth and final preliminary fight of the evening. Presenting first, in the blue corner, Enzo Molezinha.
Enzo Molezinha, he is 24 years old. His place of birth, Fortaleza, Ceará, Brazil. He represents the Rock Dragon Fight team. Enzo Molezinha is a boy who came from a social project, seeking to fight in the biggest event in the world.
Well, we know what the biggest event in the world is. Obviously, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. That's everybody's dream. Everybody that's at Shooto, dream of making it to the UFC, and Shooto's a good way to get seen, build your record, and get yourself into the UFC. A lot of fighters in Brazil come from social projects, helping out. There's a lot of guys teaching jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, and everything else in underprivileged communities in Brazil.
And his opponent in the red corner, Badger, the Wolf, Atif.
Bad the Wolf Atif. He is 28 years old. His place of birth, Marrocos, and he represents Astra Fight Team. He started training Muay Thai in 2008 and later began training wrestling. In 2020, he started MMA here in Brazil with the Astra Fight Team.
Yeah, Badr, the Wolf Atif, from Morocco, as Dadi said. I've been training in Brazil, so we'll see what he has first out there today. Like I said, the last fight of the preliminary card. There on the art, you can see it's written in Portuguese, Marrocos. That's how we say it in Portuguese, but Morocco. All right, 28 years of age for the Moroccan, 24 for the Brazilian, 5'9" to 5'7", 134.5 pounds, both guys. 5 wins, 0 losses for the man from North Africa, and the Brazilian, 3 wins and 1 loss. 3 rounds for this bantamweight battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 5th preliminary fight of the evening is a bantamweight fight. Presenting first, ready in the blue corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting with the Rock and Dragon Fight Team. He is 24 years old, 5'7" tall, with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat from Fortaleza, Seota, Brazil. It's Enzo Molezinha. And his opponent, ready in the red corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting with Astra Fight Team. He is 28 years old, 5'9" tall, with a record of 5 wins, no defeats. Hailing from Morocco, it's Bad the Wolf Atif. Our referee is Joao Claudio.
All right, thought he's ready.
I'm ready. And you?
I'm ready, man. We'll see if these two guys are ready.
It's all set. Let's go.
Guarda levantada, joga de encontro, joga de encontro. Cabeça acompanha o ombro.
Chama ele, chama ele.
Vamos fintar esse jabzinho e jogar lá embaixo, ó. Guarda levantada. Lembra, cabeça acompanha, joga de encontro.
These guys, low kick here. Right back at you from Molezinha, from Araújo. Good low kick by Enzo Araújo.
Fica o jab e pega, fica o jab e pega.
Just shooting in there, Araújo. Defended well though, Atif.
Só protege o pé agora.
Now against the cage.
A sua mão esquerda pode escrever na frente do rosto dele.
Aquela mãozinha no pescoço.
Badri.
Bota ele na grade.
Bota
ele na grade. Sai da grade, sai daí, não aceita esse jogo. Sai daí, pode o quadril pra lá.
Leitura perfeita.
Domina o queixo dele, o rosto dele, o rosto. Cintura, vamos pra cintura.
This is that battle. Whoever has his back to the fence, the coach is saying, change it, reverse it, put his back to the fence.
Opa, tá na tua.
Trabalha o joelho, trabalha o joelho.
Você pode escolher.
The referee just said, let's work.
This is going to break it up because not that there's not much action going on. There's a lot of action going on because there's a lot of technique to this right here. But the official wanted to see a little bit more action. Araújo just throwing a knee there. Now a knee by Atif.
Boa!
Abaixa o quadril, levanta o braço e abaixa o quadril.
Bota aí, já deu aí, bota.
Não precisa cinturar.
Yep, going to the middle of the cage again.
Guardinha
Já
levantada.
tem 2 minutos. Eu quero um pouquinho mais de mão, um pouquinho mais rápido. Você começa.
Joga de encontro,
Você
joelho.
começa. Tá na tua.
Joga o joelho,
circula.
Back to this
Pode levar
clinch.
pra grade, cara, que essa é tua.
Joga de encontro, Enzo.
Nice takedown by Enzo Araújo.
Calma, estabiliza, começa a bater, vamos ganhar meia guarda.
If not, just holding on to not give Araújo any space to try to work freely.
Mãozinho no joelho, ganha meia.
Really good takedown though.
Vai ter que começar a crescer no combate. Olha o
Começa a
cotovelo,
bater.
isso.
Ganha meia
Olha
guarda.
o cotovelo. Deixa o pezinho bem protegido e vamos espetar a cabeça
ganhar essa meia
dele.
guarda, Enzo.
Vamos trabalhar esse seu cotovelo.
Bota
aí,
ele na
que é uma
grade,
ótima
Enzo,
arma.
pra travar o
Esprima
quadril
sua
dele,
mão
começar a
direita
marretar.
por dentro do bíceps dele e vamos espetar.
Bota ele na grade, trava o quadril e mete a porrada.
Olha só, Badri, ele vai ficar te
Ganha meia,
botando
ganha
com a
meia.
cabeça no meio
Ganha
do
meia.
seu queixo.
Estabiliza.
Aquela
Aquela posição de hoje, ó.
Araújo got the half guard now, putting the pressure with his left shoulder.
Se vacilar, a prata da casa.
He's doing well. I think the next step he will try to move to the half mount.
Calma. Estabiliza. 1 minuto e 30. Estabiliza.
Yeah, Chief is using his legs to block Araújo's leg.
Mete o ganchinho pra passar aí. Vamos meter esse ganchinho pra passar.
Isso, só esgrima. Opa, vamos
They're just trying to create that space, trying to get Araújo just a little farther away from him, but
Opa, tá na tua.
Estabiliza, ganha meia. Ganha meia de novo.
Switch the side. Now to the other side, half guard.
Esgrima a mão, esgrima a
Same
mão.
thing.
Esgrima essa mão, Enzo. Mão, esgrima essa mão, não deixa não.
Badra, 1 minuto.
Vamos bater agora. Joga o cotovelo aí, Enzo. Montou.
good mount, man. Just step by step. Textbook stuff.
Cotovelo, Enzo. Cotovelo.
Yeah,
Position by position.
yeah, 50 seconds to work.
Na hora de sair, eu quero você
Cotovelo.
Nice elbow.
Espalha pro
Yeah,
ângulo.
now
Vai,
Atif
David,
turns
vai,
around, gives the back.
Mão na mão, vai,
Araújo
Pega, Enzo. Pega, bate.
faz aquela
trying to get the backpack.
Cai na porra da bunda.
He has that
Pega,
well,
pega.
figure four,
Pega por cima do maxilar dele.
a triangle just on the back. He's looking for this neck, man.
Vambora, faz o beisebol ali, faz o beisebol. 20 segundos, Badra, continua aí.
Oh, it's deep in there. It's deep. He just needs to connect his other arm. Oh, it was deep, but he
Pegou, pegou. Vai,
Okay, right on
segura,
top of the
segura.
mouth. That
Vai
makes it
dormir.
hard for Atif, but
Segura, segura.
okay. Well,
Yeah. In the first round.
round one was pretty good for Araújo.
Yeah, in my opinion, Araújo won this round. You know, he has a good chance. And in my opinion, you know, he should be more aggressive when he took his opponent down, especially when he got the mount.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He could connect better, good shots, and cause some damage in his opponent. You know. Let's see, beautiful inside trip, a beautiful takedown. And after the takedown, he controlled the actions.
Okay, let's go to round two. Araújo not looking too bad, exchanging.
Bota! Já era, vai! Vai, pode ir, não vai, não vai! Sai, sai daí, ó! Bora, bora, sai, sai, sai! Não vai, não faz isso
Still,
não,
this
pode
there's been a
Segura mão,
lot of
segura
time on the
mão.
fence
Mãozinho
in this
no
fight.
queixo,
In
mão
round
no
one, a
queixo.
lot of time on the
Yeah.
Mão no
fence.
queixo, sai o quadril. Mão no queixo,
Atif
mão no
wants
queixo,
to
sai o
take his
quadril.
opponent down, as we can see, and be on the top to work his ground game.
Esgrima a mão, Enzo,
Araújo's
esgrima essa mão, Enzo.
defending very well,
Esgrima a
you
mão.
know, being patient.
Esgrima a mão, esgrima essa mão.
Here in his
Enzo,
corner.
pra ele. Ele tá amarrando, Enzo, esgrima essa mão.
Usa a perna direita na
Esgrima
coxa
a mão,
dele.
Enzo, direita.
É isso, cara. Agora sim, cara. Vai
Ooh.
nessa, Araújo, libera o braço.
De pé, de
Libera
pé,
o
de
braço.
pé, de pé.
That could have worked. Atif was able to stop it with his head, with his forehead.
De pé, de
A
pé.
sua trapézio
Pé,
fechado.
saiu, vira a
Ó,
mão
Paulo,
agora,
joelhão.
tira a mão daí.
Ah,
Joelho, Enzo, joelho.
Padre.
Vai, trabalha o joelho, sai daí.
Padre, volta pro meio, vai. Libera.
Joelho, Enzo,
Libera,
joelho na
libera.
barriga,
Vamos,
joelho.
porrada. Vambora,
Cruzado,
porrada.
Enzo, trabalha os
Olha,
cruzados.
Padre.
Cruza, Enzo. Confia sobre a rede.
Levanta essa porra dessa guarda.
Ooh, that was
Cruza.
really beautiful textbook, but strong chin there from Araújo.
Confia, Enzo.
Atif trying to work on his Muay Thai.
Cruzado e rápido, trabalha o rápido que eu falei. Agora, Enzo, trabalha o rápido e cruza.
Oh, nice upper by
De novo,
Araújo.
de novo, Enzo.
But he didn't get the target. Nice elbow too. Araújo's pretty dangerous.
Trabalha a mão. Trabalha a mão, Enzo. Mão, Enzo.
Eu quero essa mão embaixo.
Rápido, cruzado, cruza, cadê o sua rede?
Nice elbow by Atif too.
Araújo's going to try that takedown.
And it's one of these elbow get in, I think the fight is over.
Both guys had chances. Good takedown by
Yeah.
Araújo.
Mão na frente do rosto, Padre. Libera tua mão direita.
Now he's going to work just like he did before. Step by step, trying to pass the guard. Then he'll get side control.
2.5 minutes to work.
Deixa agora pra passar.
Yeah, to Atif, stay with his back flat on the ground is terrible for him. He has to, you know, move
Cadê o Bestinho pra passar?
and take his back off the ground, you know.
2 minutos, Enzo, bora. Trabalha o cotovelo aí.
Stay with the back flat.
Passa, Enzo, passa, mete o gancho, Enzo.
Você tem que fazer a minha
Prata da casa tá
It's
aberta,
horrible
passa.
anyway, especially in MMA.
Passa, Enzo. Passa, passa.
He's doing the right thing, but Araújo is, you know, controlling him very well too.
Vamos bater aí, Enzo. Bora bater.
Padre, ele tá
Passa,
cronometrando.
He got the left underhook
Passa, passa.
and tried to move his hip
Passa, vai.
to the other
Passa,
side.
Enzo. Vai, vai.
Padre, vamos fazer uma especialidade.
A lot of pressure by Araújo.
Passa, Enzo, passa.
Good job
He's
by
looking,
Araújo.
yeah, Araújo's
Passa, passa.
looking for the mount again. Now he has that. Nice attack by Atif. Getting the heel hook. Incredible, because whoa, big right hand. Araújo didn't feel anything.
No.
The heel hook, man.
Well, we'll see if he felt anything later on when he's walking along, but he looked pretty comfortable there.
Yeah, it looks soft, huh? Nothing happening.
He's going to get a takedown here.
Yeah, nice transition, man. Beautiful jiu-jitsu by Araújo. 50 seconds remain.
Vamos bater, estabiliza. 40 segundos, esgrima
This
essa
fight
mão.
is...
Ele tá querendo esgrimar pra sair por baixo. Esgrima essa mão. Esgrima a
Just go
mão.
all the way.
Monta. Esgrima.
He will get the mount.
Monta. Mete o cotovelo.
He has a knee on the belly.
Monta.
Mão na mão. Circula.
Vai na guilhotina, vai.
Mão na mão. Mão na
Pega.
mão.
Dá escudo, ataca.
Agora vai.
Trabalha a mão,
Badri, dá tempo de virar.
Trabalha a mão, Enzo.
He's blocking those knees that are going at his abdomen. He's blocking them.
Abre a mão, pega na mão.
Trabalha essa mão, esgrima.
Abre a mão de
Bota ele pra baixo. De pé,
Now
de
Atif
pé.
gets a takedown. We'll see if he can take advantage of a few seconds.
End of second round. Another round, to Araújo, in my opinion. Let's see the replay. Best moments, beautiful takedown. Nice ground control. And now the takedown by Atif. Last round, Bira.
Last round. Who's going to take this one? Look, Thales, I think that Araújo was better in both rounds, maybe, my opinion.
Yeah, my opinion is the same. Yeah.
Dominated on the ground. And we'll see if Atif can pull,
Yeah. In my opinion, Atif has to go to all or nothing. He has to knock him out or submit his opponent. And I think he knows it.
Well, he needs to work maybe his
Nice
Muay Thai.
uppercut.
And Araújo gets some nice uppercuts.
Yeah.
Maybe Atif needs to work his Muay Thai a little bit more. Because the wrestling part, I know he's a wrestler, but the jiu-jitsu of Araújo has been dominant. And body shots there from Araújo as Atif now. Araújo, he got that single leg. I mean, he got the leg quite easily. He's gonna get that takedown right here. Look. And Atif, he always goes for the foot. He wants the foot. When he's in a bad position, he kind of thinks about the foot.
Yeah, but nice transition by Araújo. He's working really well. Like a rubber, huh, Atif?
He's skinny, really skinny. He's tall for the weight class and everything, so like a rubber band man.
Faz postura, joga o quadril pra trás.
Abraça tua mão direita, vai debaixo da bunda dele. Tua mão direita lá debaixo da bunda.
Now Atif, he got the underhook.
Não vamos perder posição, postura. Vamos escrever essa mão.
Nice whip.
De pé.
Beautiful.
De pé, não aceita esse jogo. Não aceita esse jogo.
And
Enzo.
he wants the fight on stand.
Ele tá morto, confia na tua mão.
I think this is his best chance. On the ground, he's not able to do much. He's going to try to throw some elbows.
Cruza, Enzo. Abre cruzado. Trabalha a mão, Enzo.
Maybe he feels Araújo is a little more tired than before.
Whoa, man, elbows again.
Boa.
Nice uppercut, nice combo.
Ooh, that knee that came in there.
Oh, man.
And Atif's going to try to get the knockout. He was going for the long game. Nice takedown. So he's in charge here of round 3. A lot of time left.
Yeah, he has 2.5 minutes to work, man. It's a lot of time.
Vamos pro braço, foi nada não, Enzo. Vamos pro braço. Vamos pegar a cabeça. Vamos à grade, olha. Bora, Enzo. Enzo.
Oh, yeah, definitely now Atif looks in better condition in gas. You know, he's feeling the right moment, and he's going to.
Araújo, I mean, he's there. He's stumbling a little bit here or there. He's really, really tired. And Atif's been kind of saving himself for this. Ooh, spinning elbow. I gotta say, the fight's more interesting now than it was before, just because it's opened up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Atif's getting, he's opened up a little bit more as well. And it's all about elbows for him.
Yeah, like I said, Atif came for our nothing in this third round. He's not giving any space to Araújo.
This is good for Araújo.
Yeah, this takedown is great for Araújo.
Key, because now he can hold a little bit more, breathe, try to work a dominant position.
Vamos passar meia, vamos ganhar meia. Passa a guarda. Passa a guarda. Não, vai para a guarda. Passa a guarda, Enzo. Não deixa ele subir, não.
Ooh, okay.
He's going to the heel hook again.
We'll see if Araújo can survive it now. He survived it earlier. He didn't really feel it too much. He wasn't as tired as he is now.
Yeah, 1 minute remaining.
He's kind of looking for a heel hook himself. It wasn't well positioned. There he goes.
Again.
Vai, pega, tora o tornozelo dele. 10 segundos, Enzo. Só vai pro tornozelo, confia. Confia que dá. Confia que dá.
Essa finalização, empate, porra.
Pega.
Circula, chama em pé.
Yeah.
Pega, então agora vai.
Both sides attacking the heel hook, looking for.
Confia, Enzo, que dá. Confia, é tu, Enzo.
Neither one has it in there, though. I mean, they're kind of looking for it.
Confia que dá. Confia, Enzo. 10 segundos, Enzo. Pega.
Neither one is able to set up this heel hook there. See, Atif is trying, but it's not in there. 10 seconds. It's going to be over, and we're going to go to the judges, but which way will it go?
He's saying okay, Araújo.
Okay. Both guys are tired. Even Atif is tired.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see the replay. Nice takedown by Araújo at the beginning of the round. Controlling, and after this whip, things change. Atif came more aggressive on the ground. Whoa.
You see that knee, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, round 3 was dominated by Atif. He got round 3, but in my opinion, Araújo got rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah. Let's wait the official decision.
Dave Clark still talking to the judges. He's making his way to the center of the cage right now. We'll get that official decision. And then we'll have about a half an hour break till our main card. But the main card is not on YouTube. My main card you can only watch on UFC's Fight Pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to our judges' scorecards. Our first judge scores it 29-28 for the blue corner. Our second judge scores it 29-28 for the red corner. And our third judge scores it 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Enzo Molezinha.
So Enzo gets the decision, Thales. I think that was the right call there.
Yeah, I agree.
That was the right decision. He did have 2 rounds to 1, at least in my opinion. What? I'm telling his team he loves them. I could translate everything, but I better not. Anyways, we will be back soon enough. In about a little bit over a half hour, we'll be back with the main card. But you have to get UFC Fight Pass to watch it. There's a lot of good fights. There's 2 title fights that we'll be having later on. But that is it for now. So from Shooto Brasil and Thales Leite, we'll be back in about a half hour.
A gente volta às 20 horas para a carta principal.